I just got my coffee. I'm a little bit pissed off right now, I'm not gonna lie. But it's for literally the stupidest reason ever. So, you guys already know, this is the caramel cream top iced coffee. Caramel cream top oat milk iced coffee from RE Coffee. It's like a local-ish coffee shop by me. And the only problem that I have with this coffee shop is they never have any pastries. Literally every single time I go, they're like, oh, we just sold out. Oh, like, this is literally, I come here almost every day. Not every day, but like maybe 3 times a week, 2 times a week. Why are you sold out of pastry so fast? Like, what the actual fuck? Like, it actually pisses me off because, like, I come here to get a pastry and a coffee. Why am I only leaving with a coffee? And I'm already, like, antsy and in a pissy mood because I haven't had my coffee for the day. So I'm just in a pissy mood. So now I'm going to treat myself to a lox bagel. And hopefully that makes me feel better. We'll see. Okay, now that I'm over my little mini tantrum, I'm now at this place called The Village, and they have a bunch of really cool eatery spots, and they have the salmon bagel. I was actually supposed to get a salmon bagel a couple of days ago, and I couldn't because they ran out. Why is every place whatever? But now I'm gonna pick up a salmon lox bagel, whatever. So come along with me. This place is really cute, by the way. Can we just take a moment to obsess over this bagel? I'm so excited for it. Can you see it? There we go. Yum. All right, so now we're back home. It's super hot outside, so it's really nice and cool in here. And I have been working on my special project, and I had a call with one of my friends. We talked for well over an hour about like their goals and their ideas, and I told them kind of like the new business venture that I have been embarking on for a couple months now. They're totally here for it, and they actually also have like different business ideas that they have, so we're kind of like bouncing off each other and seeing in what ways we can help each other. So with my business, it's actually going to be a huge help for one of the brands that my friends is doing. That means I need to like get really serious with what I'm doing. Anyways, all that to say, I have been just working on rebranding, redoing the name. With the name, I was kind of just like, let's just choose something, like whatever. But honestly, it needs to be very intentional, and I don't care what people say, like don't think too deep into it, because your name essentially says everything about your brand. So my brand, for what I'm trying to do, it's not focused on me. It's not focused on Jasmine, the person. It's its own entity away from me, and it's its own whole thing that creates other things in the future as well. And that's what I kind of wanted to focus on. I didn't want a fully focused personal branded brand, Jasmine, blah, blah, blah. Like, to me, I don't love that idea, like just throwing and slapping my name on something and calling it a brand. I don't believe in that. We are going to be jotting down a bunch of different names together, and I'm going to show you what we're going to be jotting it down in. So if you guys saw in first week's episode of The Becoming, I went to get a bunch of different supplies and tools to make the Louise Carmen, right here, the Louise Carmen journal. And it was raining that day, and then the following week, like, I ordered a bunch of other materials off of Amazon, like grommet punch holes and stuff like that. But none of it came in time, and so I really just wanted to try and create one on my own without focusing on filming and stuff, and I was able to do it, and so I wanted to show you. So the one that I'm about to show you is the first one that I've ever created. obviously. It's in its original leather form, and then I added a couple extra tidbits to make it more personalized to me. It is it's actually a 6 notebook holder, but I only put 3 in there for now. So this is my Louise Carmen journal, inspired journal. It's still pretty fresh, and like the leather hasn't folded perfect yet. Like you can still see like it can fold in and out pretty far. I would suggest, I'll link the person whose template I use. It's Micheal B's, Micheal B, Micheal B's. I used that person's template, and then I added a couple inches, but honestly, I would add like an additional 4 or 5 inches of fabric. The fabric that I got, I also found from another creator. I will also put the link to the video down below so you guys can check out that one. But if you live in the Los Angeles area, she said to go to this specific hole in the wall, literally hole in the wall, leather like bin place, leather replacement. So this was the most sustainable and the most affordable way for me to make this project. I think in total with like cutting this piece, because I got huge pieces, cutting this piece, the actual little charms on here, and I'll show you all the charms in a second. I think this probably was like about $10. Actually, no. Including the journals that are in here. 2 of the journals I got for free. 1 of the journals I actually paid for. This is probably maybe $15 to $20. $20 is like really exceeding what it probably would have cost, but yeah, anywhere from $15 to $20 for this. So I will go close up. So it has this gorgeous little charm. It is obviously a cookie, a fortune cookie. And at the end of the fortune cookie, it says good luck. And then at the top here, there's my letter. So it's like a little, I don't know if you can see, but it's like a little J. And then this is my zodiac sign. So yeah, we have our J here. And then we have my zodiac sign, which is an Aries. I really love it. So I'm gonna open it really quick. So you just pull it over like so. And then it opens on both sides. And honestly, I love the way it smells. I mean, it is real leather. I have this little mini pouch here. And then this one is a GHD pouch. They were giving them away at an event that I went to a while ago. And then this is the new one that I bought. And I love this one because you can actually open it as well. And then in the back of it, it has a little folder and you can add things in there. And I was actually thinking of adding my Kindle in there. So what I want to do next is I want to add like a little pouch where I can put all of my pens. Like I love these kinds of like gel pens and stuff. So I have a ton of them and they're just like everywhere. A section for those, and then also like a little leather pouch for my Kindle, because I don't know if you guys know, but like I literally carry my Kindle everywhere with me. It's one of my favorite things. And then you can see it kind of hangs like that. And then you just pop it back on. And I like these charms too. This one's actually from Michael's. Actually, all 3 I think are from Michael's, and I got a really good deal on them. But I love this one specifically because if you can see, it has this little loop chain on it. So since I am making a couple different ones, I am able to interchange it. So I'm going to try and create some names for this brand because I had a name for it. And of course I had to have my mother's input. She's like my rock star, and she was like, honestly, like, when I think of the name that I had, it really didn't make a lot of sense to her, and it didn't really make a lot of sense to me either. And so we're gonna scrap it and start over. So let's do that right now. Another day, another beautiful day. So I actually was able to get a house call from one of my tried and true hairstylists, and he's doing my hair. I got a haircut, and I will show you guys what it looks like after, but I gotta go because he's like coming in right now. All right, this is the look. What do we think? It is gonna fall a little bit, but I think that it just looks so much healthier. I think it was down to like here, but honestly, I needed this. This is so me. Oh, look at that. This little curl, love that. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, so I just got home. I'm about to take my dog on a walk because I haven't taken him in a couple days. I haven't taken him in a couple days, and so I feel bad, and the weather's starting to cool down a little bit. But yeah, we're about to go on our little miniature walk, and maybe I'll take you guys with me. Honestly, no. You guys, I'll just come back after we come home, after we shower. I want to show you guys what I ended up getting from TjMaxx because I swear every single time I go, it just hits so well. And I always end up getting like the best of the best things. So of course I want to show you guys. So I will be right back after I go walk my dog. So it's actually a couple days later and I'm currently editing this video and I forgot to show you guys what I ended up getting. You can clearly see my bonnet in the background. We're gonna move that, but I wanted to show you guys what I ended up getting. I actually ended up going to the mall as well and grabbing a couple things. And so I'm gonna show you guys, but first let's do the TjMaxx stuff because it was good. There were two pieces that I got. One of them, it was a Ronnie Kobo dress. It was so stunning, but it was in a large, so I thought that it was gonna fit smaller, more like a medium, like a tighter medium. No, it fit like a true large, so that's gonna have to go back. And then there was another white top that I just realized that I didn't need because I had so many of that top. But I went to Marshall's and I got this really gorgeous dress. I have no idea where I'm gonna wear it. Let me show it to you right now. So this dress is stunning. It's hand beaded. It's this gorgeous black color. It's kind of giving like a simple version of a Donatella Versace dress, like a very 90s dress. It's gorgeous black here. And then it has this high slit. And then it again has that gorgeous hand beaded kind of beading on the side. It's very beautiful. I actually looked up the designer. It's a designer that's from Portugal. The brand is called Asta Resort. It's literally brand new. All the tags are on. It has the gorgeous label there. And so I looked it up. And it was like almost $300. It might have been even more. This is a resort wear line, I think from last year. And so I was just like, as soon as I looked up the price of how much it originally was compared to what I paid, I was like, you're gonna be added to my cart right now. This was the price that I got it for. What? $50? Yeah. So I do have a rehearsal dinner that I have to go to soon. So this might be for the rehearsal dinner. Got that from Marshall's and it was the only one and it was literally just sitting there like staring at me. It was just at the end of the rack and I was like, oh, I can't leave you there. And then alongside that, I've already opened a lot of these products because it's literally almost, it's like 4 or 5 days from that last clip. So I only buy skincare, face care, like makeup, all that kind of stuff. I only buy it when I run out so that it's kind of like Christmas all over again. I don't know. I used to just buy things, especially if there was a sale, I'd buy in bulk, but now it feels way more special. So I got my favorite. This is the Cost RX line. I use it every single night religiously, this and this, and it just gives me this gorgeous, healthy glow. You might be thinking, I don't know if you've seen any of my Instagram photos or just normally on TikTok, like I have just naturally oily, glowy skin. Like I can't tell the difference between one and the other, but right now it's very glowy. I think it's not super oily. I think these products definitely have a hand in my skin. So I use the Snail Mucin here. It's a Snail Mucin Essence, 96 whatever. And then this is a 92 all-in-one cream. Now this bad boy, this is the holy grail to all of CosRx's line. I also have some of their face masks. I haven't used them yet, and honestly, I really like the Biodance ones. I love Korean skincare, so I love the Biodance face masks. They have one that is the regular pink one for hydration, and then they have another one that they came out with, and that is for hyperpigmentation, which I do have, and a little bit of melasma right now, but yeah, these were on sale. This was $10 and I think this one was $12.99 at TjMaxx. So comparison to buying it online, buying on Amazon, I think this one's like $13, $14 and this one's a little over $20. So I've actually seen a bunch of people have this product and rave about this product, and I don't actually own a cleansing oil, so I'm hoping that this product works. This is the Centella Light Cleansing Oil with pure Centella from Madagascar. I've heard so many good things about this. I don't know how much it is normally. I'll probably put it somewhere around the screen, but I was able to get it for $14.99, and this is the bottle. My mom, she got the original one. I think she got like a duo one from Costco a while ago, but this is the bottle. It's a cute bottle. It's very simple, and then you just take off the little piece here, and then you can use the oil, and hopefully it breaks down the makeup like I need it to. But that is what I got from there. Next, I went to the mall because I don't know what happened yesterday, but I wasn't feeling my best. So what better therapy than retail therapy? Madewell was having a sale, and so I couldn't resist. They were doing 40% off extra on top of their sale section. And so I got this cute little, I don't know if I love it or not. You guys have to let me know if you love it. but it's a super cute little miniature suede bag, and it has these cute little buckles all over it. And I do have a bag quite similar. It's a black bag, and it has like a swoop. It kind of like is asymmetrical, but it's not suede. It's a faux leather, PU leather, or whatever you want to call it. And this one I thought was kind of cool because I don't actually own any crossbody bags except for my Chanel bag that I own, but like I'm not pulling that one out all the time. Like I literally only pull that one out for special occasions. So I don't know, I thought this was cute, very nice for just running around when I literally only need to carry my phone, my wallet, and a lip balm, you know, like literally just running out the door. But I just thought it was so cute. Next, I got a belt. The belt, I forget how much it originally was. Maybe we could find out together. So the belt was originally $78, and then they marked it down to $59.99, and then obviously with the 40% off it was about $35. But the reason I love it is because I love how flimsy this belt is. I have another belt from Aritzia and it's real leather, but it is so stiff. And then I'm obsessed with this like jumbo style buckle. Just how stunning is this with like a nice pair of tailored slacks or even just like a beautiful flared out jean. I thought this would be so cute. So I really couldn't just leave that there. Madewell's a great sustainable brand and their products really last a long time. But those are the two items I got from there. And then speed run. Lastly, went to Sephora because why wouldn't I? Two Merits. This is their brand new product. It's a tinted mineral sunscreen broad spectrum SPF 45. And I actually recently saw this on TikTok and I was like, you know what? That seems really cool. Like whenever it comes into Sephora, then I'll grab it. And it was in Sephora that day. So I was like, let's pick it up and let's try it. So I'll show you guys the packaging. This is a number 4. I bought a number 4 and a number 6. You guys, the packaging is so aesthetic and so like luxurious looking. It has zinc oxide, which is obviously the SPF. It even has special drug facts for SPF, which means like the sole purpose honestly is to protect your skin from the sun. And I really appreciate that. I feel like it's the perfect color for my skin tone. I feel very youthful and healthy. I don't feel cakey. It feels extremely lightweight. So I actually have extremely, you could even see, I have extremely dry hands, and honestly lotion just doesn't do it for me. I don't know what made me think to get Clinique, but I got the Moisture Surge Intense 72-hour oh my gosh, that's so long. 72-hour lipid replenishing hydrator. So I tried it out yesterday and I truly like the product. I put it on at night, put like, you know, a dime size amount on my palms and really rubbed it in, and it gave me a really nice glow. I feel like I still have a little bit of a glow. And then when I woke up, my hands were so soft. They were as smooth as a baby, and the back of my hands were extremely hydrated. I haven't used this on my face, and I'm sure like during the winter times, I do get quite dry around my nose, especially during the winter time. So like if you have really, really dry complexion, oh my gosh, please use this because it made my hands feel like a baby's butt. And who said you can't use skincare on your hands? All right, see you guys tomorrow. Bye.